He was dead, sealed in the cold rock until Sunday, the third day. Every light had gone out of the entire waiting world. In the upper room, the frightened friends huddled close together, while the one small lamp burned low and their hope flickered thin. They wrapped him in clean white linen and laid him gently within the cold tombstone, rolling the massive boulder into its place. Roman guards took up their post before the sealed mouth. Spear and shield were ready, lest anyone come and steal him away. Early that very morning, Mary and the other faithful women gathered sweet spices to anoint his buried body with gentle care. The sun had not yet risen as they walked slowly down the dusty road, hearts heavy, hope thin in the grey before dawn. But when they arrived at the garden, they discovered the great round stone rolled away and the tomb stood open and silent. Inside the quiet tomb, only folded linen lay upon the slab where he rested, and the cold chamber held no body at all. A bright messenger in pure white said gently, "Do not fear, the Lord is not here. He has risen, just as he promised." Mary ran back to the gathering friends, breathless with the strangest news, crying out that the Lord's tomb stood wide empty. Peter and John raced each other to the garden. Young John outran Peter and peered in close to see the open rock. Peter stepped inside the chamber, saw the cloths folded by themselves, and wholeheartedly believed at once the Lord had truly risen. The grave could not retain him, and the darkness surrendered all its power, for death was never truly the ending of his story. Mary remained weeping at the garden entrance. A stranger requested why she was crying, for she did not yet know who he was. Then he said her name, Mary, and in that gentle voice she knew him, and all her sorrow turned to bright joy. He told her, gently, "Do not cling to me, but go, and tell the friends that I am returning to my Father above." She remained with her companions, bearing the most marvelous tidings, proclaiming that she witnessed the Lord, and that he liveth and reigneth. That very same evening, behind doors both locked and bolted, the risen Christ appeared and said, "Peace be with you all." He showed them the faithful marks upon his wounded hands and his side. The friends rejoiced to behold their Lord yet living. But Thomas was away that very night, and he swore he would only believe after seeing and touching his very own deep wounds. A week later, Christ came again, and Thomas beheld him and cried out, "My Lord and my God, it is you." "Go into all the world," he said, "and make faithful disciples, baptizing them, for all authority is now fully given to me." The resurrection truly means death itself is defeated forever, and the last great enemy has been crushed under his own feet. Because he really rose again, we who trust will live also, and the cold grave becomes a bright doorway, not an ending. Empty is the tomb forever now, so fear loses its hold, and hope rises tall where despair once stood its ground. The oil lamp that seemed nearly spent in the dark cave was not extinguished. It was carried out into the shining bright morning. Because he lives, surely every believer shares his victory, and nothing in all creation can ever separate us from his love. He is the eternal light of the whole world, and whoever follows him never walks in darkness, but carries the eternal light. So the little oil lamp becomes the risen burning sun, and its warm light reaches every corner of the dark waiting earth. Christ is risen indeed, and the true bright light shines on in the darkness, and no gloom has ever once overcome it.